Mayhem ensued over skies of Moscow. For the second time in a matter of days, a key oil refinery, Moscow's largest one, was hit. Explosions, fireballs, thick black smoke rising over the Russian capital. Chaotic visuals showed oil depot's roof flying up in the air. Well, that has an interesting story, and we'll come back to it later. But this time, a new Ukrainian weapon is at the center of attention. The Sichen, a long-range kamikaze drone that could signal the next phase of Ukraine's deep strike campaign. When Ukrainian drones struck the Moscow oil refinery this week, they targeted one of Russia's most important energy assets. The refinery supplies a huge share of fuel consumed in and around Moscow. And despite layers of Russian air defenses, multiple drones appear to have reached their target. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky claimed the attack broke through 3 layers of Moscow's defenses, underscoring Kyiv's growing ability to hit strategic targets deep inside Russian territory. The refinery was struck twice in the same week, highlighting a major challenge for Russian defenses. But what exactly is the Sichen? Ukraine's new kamikaze, Sichen. First publicly unveiled in April 2026, the Sichen is a Ukrainian-built one-way attack drone. According to specifications released during its unveiling, it has a range of up to 1,400 kilometers, carries a roughly 40-kilogram warhead, and is designed to strike targets with high precision. That range is significant. From Ukrainian-controlled territory, 1,400 kilometers is enough to place not just Moscow, but a large part of European Russia within reach. And unlike expensive cruise missiles, kamikaze drones can be produced at a fraction of the cost. The comparison many analysts are making is with Russia's Goran drone, better known internationally as the Iranian-designed Shahed family. For years, Shahed drones have been one of Moscow's preferred tools for overwhelming Ukrainian air defenses. Cheap, simple, mass-produced. Launched in large numbers, their purpose isn't always precision. It's saturation. Force the enemy to fire expensive interceptors against relatively inexpensive targets. Now, Ukraine appears to be adopting a similar logic, only in reverse. Does Sichen have an edge over the Russian Shahed? The honest answer is, we don't know yet. The drone is still very new. Combat data remains limited, and many details remain classified. But there are several reasons military observers are paying attention. First, range. At 2,400 kilometers, Sichen appears optimized specifically for deep strikes against infrastructure far from the battlefield. Second, precision. Ukraine claims strike accuracy within tens of meters, making it potentially effective against refineries, storage tanks, command centers, and logistics hubs. Third, strategy. Reports indicate Ukraine used multiple types of drones during the Moscow attack. In modern drone warfare, the drone itself is only part of the weapon. The swarm is the weapon. And that may be where Sichen becomes truly dangerous. Not because it is individually unstoppable, but because it becomes one more layer in a larger Ukrainian strike package. Despite Russian claims of shooting down hundreds of drones, key infrastructure was still hit. The weapon that misfired. Moscow's air defenses were supposed to stop the attack. Instead, one of the most talked about videos from the strike appears to show the opposite. Footage circulating online shows a Russian surface-to-air missile launched toward an incoming Ukrainian drone over the Moscow oil refinery. The missile misses badly, and the roof that is seen blasting above heads was supposedly hit by that missile. In modern drone warfare, the most dangerous weapon may not be the drone that hits. It may be the defense system that misses. The battle for Ukraine may increasingly be fought hundreds of kilometers away from the front line, not with tanks, not with artillery, but with swarms of relatively cheap drones capable of striking the very infrastructure that powers a modern state. And that may be exactly why Moscow is paying such close attention to the Sichen.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to Mirror Now.